Good morning, Sunday today. So after late last week, a few scrapes and just a few issues and stuff, eventually I did find Costia. So now I've got the malachite and formalin in. They're just sort of hanging around now. Been in since Friday. Got my nets in as well. So that's the Costia there. Just swam off. And the side of it, obviously as the temperature's warmed up, just absolutely battered, so not quick enough spotting the Costia really, but as I say, I have no real need to do a scrape apart from a little bit of excess mucus, which is what caused me to scrape it in the first place anyway. But yeah, so it's warming up again. I'm at 14 degrees now, so sort of going up half a degree a day. The temperature for today is meant to be late teens, maybe early 20s as well, so it's good that we're getting some heat, but probably needed to slow down a little because everyone and everything's going mental in the pond because of the quickness of the heat change. But what can we do? There's not a lot we can do really, is there? So definitely next week getting the covers off and just keeping an eye on them, and then 7 days after my first lot of M&Fs, I'll be putting the second lot in Friday next week. So just hopefully I can nail it and then don't get any casualties or any other crazy damage to fish really. Well, definitely the Costia and that little Kahaku, since putting the treatment in, are not massively happy, but they're not clamped up sitting on the bottom. There's a little bit hanging around every now and again. And, the side of the Costia's gone white now, so hopefully nipped it in the bud. I've just been putting tamidine on it, so that's all I'm going to just keep doing with that every few days, probably every 3 or 4 days, getting it out, just putting a bit of tamidine on it. Try not to knock it out, just do it in a bowl and then tip it back in. Yeah, so that's where it's at. Brilliant. What a brilliant start to the year. So I've already had flukes and now Costia, and it's April. Hey ho. Right. I've had enough. I'm going to take the covers off. Go to the garage, get some tools, and then start taking it all off. Yay! Get some tools. Drill. Gloves. Oh, wow. Pond fairies have done it for me. Yeah, hey. So, quite clearly see malachite and formalin, or the malachite is a green colour, isn't it? But yeah, happy days, covers are off. I'm not sure if my skimmer's working as well as it could be. Got a bit of debris on the top. I know I'm not pulling a lot. It's going to the drum along with the bottom drain, so, and there's quite a bit of a run pipe work because it goes, it's only 2 inches well, I know, Should have been at least 3, maybe 4 inch, but at the time I didn't think. So it goes from the skimmer there along under that flower beddy bit there into the filter pit thing and then into the drum. So I just need to make sure it's on, because there is a ball valve down the bottom there somewhere, so I need to make sure that's actually on. At some point, I don't know when or if I can be bothered, I should dig it out and put a 4 inch in, but that's a lot of work. Anyway, so covers are off. See the fish a bit better now. I'm going to keep an eye on them a bit more now. Obviously that I'm going to be having treatment going in for the Costia. They're all hanging around over there by the shower. I suppose there's maybe another indicator there that there's something not right. I'm swimming through where the shower's splashing in. But hopefully we're on top of it now. Or maybe not, the way things go for me. Yep, bit of weeding need doing over there. I need to get the side of that filter bay done at some point, even though I've got the little blocks painted, which are just there, which I haven't bothered to do. I mean, I've got a bloody list of jobs as long as your arm at the minute, so I've got to sort that out, I've got to sort the weeding out. And the birds have picked the moss out, all our planted poppy things. The bonsais are looking like absolute junk when they've been blown over in the wind. Got pots with dead stuff in. Just that time of the year and you've got millions of things to do. Do a few of those now. Have a bit of a go at the back there, get some of them weeds gone. Might start to screw some of that side part onto the filter bay as well. But yeah, finally off. Thank goodness. Hello! So, it's been 5 days since my FMG pond. Today I've now turned on my trickle back on, so it's been off for 5 days, so I've turned it back on today. My temporary trickle garden hose. That's one of the to-dos this year. The side of that Costia is not good at all. Not happy at all. Whatever that is. What's that? Too low, can't see it. So the Costia is not looking good at all. Still quite a bit of mucus on it. The saw on its side is looking bad, and there's a couple of more red parts on the back of its tail. So I don't really know what to do. It's been 5 days, so I'm going to net it back out now and just put some tamidine on it. And my plan is to FMG again. I'm not going to scrape again, I'm just going to FMG again on Friday, which would have been 7 days from the first treatment. And then I'll re-scrape at the end of that week, next week, just to see where we're at. But on the whole, I mean, everyone's swimming around alright. I mean, I don't know. No, it's up in the water. There's been a little bit of it hanging around in the corner and whatever, but he's acting a little weird, like just sort of wafting up in the water column. So whether or not I caught it too late, who knows? I'm going to get it out, just put some more tamidine on it and then chuck it back in. And then we'll just sort of see, I suppose. I'm not holding out much hope for it, to be honest. Especially with the way things go for me. Just, you know, spend weeks and weeks treating a fish and then all over it just sort of kills over and dies. So, hey ho, we won't know. We won't know until we try, will we? But yeah, just a shame how quick it's come on. Just as soon as the temperatures hit, boom, that was it really. I was on a bit of a back foot. What with it still being covered, the temps came up, and then it took me a good few scrapes to even spot the Costia. So, and it wasn't even on that fish that I saw the Costia. It was from another fish. So, just my luck. But you know, that's the way it goes with me. Anyway, so I'm going to get it out now, and let's say just put a bit of Tamidine on it and then get it back in. And I need to take my trickle off because I need to fill my work van up with water. Great. Anyway, here you are. So I'm going to do my second lot of, it's been 6 days, I'm just going to do it today, of formalin malachite green. I've noticed today actually a show in there that's actually been alright. It's had a bit of a clamped fin, so God knows. I just need to get what the Costia gone and then re-scrape and see where I'm at. But at the minute, it's not looking. Everything is not looking too good, unless there's something else that I'm missing. I don't know. But other flukes is easy to see. There's definitely no flukes on it. Everything else, other than trick, can be killed by formalin malachite green. So. But I definitely didn't see any trick. Again, I've spotted that numerous times. It's been easy to spot. And the Costia, which took me a good few goes to see, so you'd have thought if there was a trick there I would definitely have picked it up, but hey. So let's get that mixed up now and get that put in, and then spend the next 6 days just sort of watching them and see where they go really. I've still got both my nets in here, my soft net and the pan net. I'm just going to leave that in here as well for the duration. So formalin in first, and then I'll go back and measure the malachite. This isn't all formalin, by the way. This is some pond water in here. So I've got my trickle off now, and my UV's been off for the whole lot, so that a week you can see some weed now. So that's going to be my next port call, isn't it? Once I get this sorted, just doing a weed treatment. Because remember what happened last year? I had absolute carnage. I'd like tough to weed, sort of 3 foot longish. Sort of block the bottom drain as well, so I need to make sure I keep on top of that. It's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? Really crazy. So anyway, that's formalin in. I'll go and measure out the malachite and get that in a minute as well.